We'll give you some insider advice on obtaining that Rolex you've always wanted, whether you're a first-time buyer with no prior shopping history or an existing customer. I get that you're tired of hearing about the Rolex, but it's happening again. So might be thinking, why bother? Just switch to other brands now. If that's what you want to do, that's fantastic. But let's get started, shall we? In addition to watches, Rolex may be one of the most coveted brands in the world. However, this reputation is well-earned. Rolex is known for its quality and luxury. The client can rely on the notes of Faye Soteri, senior watch buyer for the Watches of Switzerland Group. She said, "As a watch and a piece of jewelry, the client may count on its longevity, form, and function." So, how can you buy a Rolex from a licensed dealer? Today, we'll discuss two different categories of people. Then, we'll discuss the existing client with a spending history and someone who purchased a Rolex from an authorized dealer. The first section will cover what can be done by someone who has no spending history with an approved dealer. How do you acquire the Rolex watch you desire if you have no spending history, have never bought a Rolex from an authorized dealer before, or have honestly never bought anything, not even jewelry? Do you simply stroll into an advertisement? The truth is that you'll find it difficult and may decide to purchase something different. Well, entirely dependent on your location, as opposed to phoning the number shown in the authorized dealer, strolling in, introducing yourself and saying anything you've heard before can help. But instead, we suggest sending them thoughtful emails, not just emails. Since they receive several calls and have many visitors, they want to know why you desire this watch. One way to go plus is to send an email or a letter, which can give you an advantage. Again, be persistent, but avoid bothering them when you send emails in follow-up. That will be of great use to you and for the person with no prior spending habits. Simply be polite and considerate. What can those who already have a working connection with an authorized dealer do to gain an advantage moving forward? In other words, it depends on your buying history. If it's extensive, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, then you should be okay. On the other hand, getting timepieces may be more challenging, but they will fulfill your demands and ultimately select you for that watch. Right now, the only way to get a watch is by particular order or designation. Consequently, if you visit that authorized dealer and they genuinely want to sell you the watch, you will leave with a receipt and a deposit. Every authorized dealer is unique. They are free to charge whatever they like, whether 30%, 50%, 80%, or even 100%. You'll finally leave the store with a receipt indicating that a watch has been ordered for you and an expected date, even though they might function differently. Now, where does one even begin with so many options and models? Before analyzing the watch's general function, we advise setting a budget because doing so will help you quickly cut down your selections. After that, we recommend looking at your lifestyle. For example, is it only used for rare occasions, making it more akin to exquisite jewelry? Will the Rolex become your daily timepiece in such a way that durability and adaptability become essential? Insiders concurred that the classic Datejust in 31mm size is the finest first Rolex to buy, according to watch dealer and Wind Vintage creator Eric Wind. It's the best buy in watches and a terrific place to start if you have just one Rolex. A Datejust is a beautiful medium-sized watch that exudes all of Rolex's traditions. You may choose from various metal finishes, bezel styles, and dial designs. Soteri said that the Lady Datejust in the 31mm case size is incredibly well-liked and that the class is great for transitioning from daytime use to evening wear. The Oyster Perpetual is also popular right now, and in 2020, Rolex will launch several striking dial colors. The widely sought-after Submariner and Daytona variants, which come in colors ranging from a sunny yellow to a jewel-like blue, have been spotted on celebrities like Sofia Vergara and Chiara Ferragni. Rolex has also recently debuted the sporty new green and black GMT Master 2, which has a left-sided crown and is sure to become in high demand among collectors. But getting the Rolex you've been dreaming of will be your main worry. Unfortunately, the brand appears to have fallen victim to its success, becoming quite hard to find. Popular models have lengthy waiting lists, and stores sometimes run out of stock. Surprisingly, the pandemic increased demand for Rolex because buyers with more disposable income were compelled to choose reputable, well-known brands. If you want a new one, get to know your neighborhood Rolex store and join their waiting list as soon as possible. Fortunately, a sizable and varied secondary market also gives some fascinating history and identity. However, you should be prepared to spend more on well-known models. Now, thank you for reaching this point. Make sure to finish this video to know more. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Due to their more artisanal feel and unique patina dials that change with age, vintage Rolexes are much more alluring. In addition, they have a more exciting backstory. Vintage Rolex watches are now far more difficult to find than new ones made in the millions yearly. There were only 100,000 to 200,000 produced annually at the time. Additionally, we want to stress the importance of buying from a reputable retailer like Crown & Caliber, Watchfinder, or at an auction. Just remember to read the condition report, which contains details about the watch, including any damage and any additional fees or taxes that may be owed. Some people are still buying fake timepieces that have had some of their original parts replaced and modified. As a result, almost 90% of the watch's value is lost. Phony or misleading timepieces continually dupe people. Every watch sold on eBay in the UK for more than £2,000 is subject to screening procedures and a money-back guarantee, thanks to the program's launch last year. The same service is provided by Bucherer, a Rolex authorized dealer using only Rolex watchmakers who are qualified to service Rolex watches. A 2-year warranty is equivalent to going above and beyond in the language of Rolex. It was also added that if the watch functions flawlessly for 2 years, it should continue to work perfectly for 5 or 10 years. Customers can bring in old watches they don't want or don't wear anymore to trade them in for new ones, such as the Rolex Day-Date you've had your eye on for a while, at both Bucherer and Watches of Switzerland. Hartman says the underlying watch will undoubtedly need to be a high-end timepiece that costs at least £500. Additionally, we stressed the importance of researching and understanding the product before buying a new or old Rolex. Research is a great way to prepare for a store visit, so you can prepare the right questions to ask the Rolex salesperson. But as with all significant and thoughtful decisions, one should listen to their heart's desire. Please don't take buying a Rolex too far. Enjoy it and buy what you want the most, rather than what you think you should. And that's it. What do you think of these insider tips? Let me know in the comments section if they are helpful for you. And also, thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Before you leave, if you want to know more about why people cannot easily buy Rolex or any other brand, make sure to click and watch this video here. You'll love it.